I'm done. I can't take it anymore. That's what he says. He's been at it for 8 years. He's got a brown belt, but now the level of intensity people bring to like beat the brown belt in sparring, it's exhausting. Everyone that he rolls with is trying their damnedest to hurt him. He rolls and they really want to beat him. It's like a world championship to them. Now he's gotta have his second lumbar fusion after cervical fusion 4 years ago. He's exhausted, he's tired, he feels like stopping, he's not sure. Should he? Is he the A-hay? Look, two tips for you. First of all, look, there are things that are out of your control, there are things that are within your control. You can stop at any time if you like to. And some things, like the people really wanting to be the brown belt, are out of your control. I know that. I'm a black belt since many, many years, and since ever, if you're an upper belt, even just a blue belt, people are out there to get you. And, well, you can quit, or you can find a strategy to handle it. And I will advise you with the best friendly advice that I can give you. Tap early, tap often. Look, talk to the guys that you do not want to have a competitive role. That is the most important part. Talk to them. You're not here to be competitive. You're not here to fight. You're not here to win or have a competition. That's the first thing that you can and should do. And second is, you need to let go of the competitive thing. You need to tap early. You need to let them tap you. If you don't want to have it competitive, then don't be competitive yourself. And now you're saying, oh, it's easy to say for you, but look, I've been in this for way over 20 years. I've been training injured many times, and when I'm injured, that's what I do. I have to let go of my own ego. I have to give it to them. They want to beat me, okay. If I do not want to be competitive, then I just have to tap. If my knee hurts, I'm just gonna tap very early. If my neck hurts, I'm gonna tap very early. If my arm hurts, or shoulder, or back, or spine, very early. And look, there's not just wisdom to it. It's not just wisdom of being old. It's not even more than you taking control. And that's a very important aspect. If you tell them to go easy, and if you tap early, it's a way of you to take control of the narrative of the role. Because the next thing that will happen is they will go easier eventually. If they start to understand, if you fight back as hard as you can to not tap, then you are being competitive and they are just living up to the level that you are showing them. But if you start to tap earlier, if you start to tap more often, if you start to be softer in your jiu-jitsu, people will adapt to it. They will learn to go easier with you. They will learn to be softer with you. And it's because of something that you did. So you are taking control over it. That is the best advice that I can give you. And I hope that you will take this advice. It will transform your jiu-jitsu. You will have a different experience in jiu-jitsu once you realize that you do not have to be competitive. You do not have to have every roll like a world championship, and that it's up to you. If you're being challenged, if you take the challenge or not, it's up to you. And it's up to you how you handle this situation. And really, this is the best advice that I can give you. Talk to them and then just start to tap very early. Start to tap the pressure. Start to tap the intensity. Like tap, like, oh, whoa, whoa. And then they ask what? And they're like, oh, I don't want to be injured. That's it. I don't want to be injured. Hey, my spine doesn't let me. Okay, they will go easier. Oh, let's just be technical. All right, no problem. I wish you all the best. I hope that you will find a way to stay in jiu-jitsu, and I hope that in very, very short time I will read that you stuck to jiu-jitsu and earned your black belt.